I mean, physically I'm fine. Now it's just a matter of like when I feel like Zion. I can pretty much do everything, but it's just a matter of the level that I was playing at before my hamstring, and I'm just a competitor. I don't want to go out there and be in my own head and affect the team when I can just be on the sideline supporting them more. Because, you know, as I know myself, if I was to go out there, I would be in my head. Like I would hesitate on certain moves, and that could affect the game.
What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and we got to talk about Anthony Edwards and Zion Williamson today. Now, Anthony Edwards just signed his big max contract, well over $200 million, very close to $300 million. Congratulations to that young man. You entered the NBA to get that bag first and foremost, and he did that with his first contract. Well, I mean, his first big contract. You try to sign two of those in your career, and you know, you try to win a championship, but you ride off in the sunset. You get a couple of those, everything gonna be all right. You know, you accomplished the biggest goal you set out to do. Well, he made it clear to females that hopping in his DMs like Zion Williamson is not gonna work just because he got this new bag. We also have Zion Williamson responding to what's going on in his life right now. He was kind of vague, but he did say mistakes, you know, the mistakes he made in his life, getting it out the mud and all that. I'm going to play that for you after I play this. Let's check it out.
Hey, all you females who think y'all finna come up off a nigga from signing the contract, she the only one? No, her.
Boy, don't lie.
She the only one that's coming up. Look, and she new to the table. So I'm a little green for her. Everybody else, the light is the same color as my damn jacket. Hey, you talking about, you feel me?
My journey connected with the third sneaker is just, you're gonna face a lot of adversity in life. Things, honestly, you feel like they never really go as planned. But, you know, my stepfather taught me this, people don't judge you on your mistakes. They judge you on how you recover from the mistakes, how do you respond to them. So if you look at my three, you know, Mike has the elephant print, but for me, I wanted my own print, and we got a mud print for the out the mud mentality.
What do you want people to know about you when they're wearing your shoes?
What I want people to know about me while wearing my sneakers is just my out the mud mentality. I'm always facing adversity, it feels like, and honestly, I can say that I enjoy it. It's something about, you know, when people don't think you can do something, and it's not even proving them wrong, it's like proving yourself right.
If it's the same amount of activity as Zion was doing with whomever he was doing it with, is that going to affect the way you play? Would we look at him and say to him, hey man, you and this one woman that you're always with and you're always spending time with, we wouldn't. What it is the situation got messy. People do not handle things in home anymore, right? We haven't grown up in a world where one-on-one communication is what's paramount anymore. I don't have to look you in your eyes and have a conversation with you and get an answer from you that matters to me. I got to get an answer from everybody else. And because we as people are so effed up, we need help. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like we're scared to go to somebody and say, you know what? I'm effed up, but I feel like you've effed over me as well. I have a problem with it. Let's have a discussion. Yeah. So instead of doing that, let me go to my 1.1 million followers who know nothing about me, whether I'm a good woman, whether I've done right, all these things, and I'm gonna put out private messages, or I'm gonna let people know what's going on with us. And now this man has to deal with that, and I get it. Don't do it if you don't want to deal with it. I get that. But an unmarried, single man, right? To now have to deal with that. The part about playing is fine. That's a fair assessment on who he is and how he approaches the game. But now, man, like the jokes and the way people getting at him, you know, like even I had one slipped out. I was like, man, shoot, Baltimore is gonna have more options than Zion Williamson. Maybe Zion only had two. But I just think that we have to be very careful in taking someone's personal life in that sense and saying that could be a reason why they aren't playing well.
I want to applaud Zion for all the community work he's been doing. Whoever he has in his camp, they've been doing an excellent job. He's been doing an excellent job of giving back. I applaud him for that. But when it comes to him dunking and showing clips on social media, whether it's at the practice facility, whether it's, in before games and he's not playing, I gotta steal a page out of Stephen A. book and say, I'm gonna tell you now, we don't care. I mean, we don't care. We don't care because for the simple fact that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you're not gonna come out there and be available, if Zion is not gonna get his health, his conditioning, everything under control and come out and be consistent night in and night out for his durability, at the end of the day, we don't care about the IG post and showing that he still could dunk and do 360 windmills. We knew that before he got into the NBA. Now it's about being out there and being reliable. Can you stay healthy? Can you steal a page out of Jokic's book? And why I bring up Jokic? Because we don't give enough appreciation of how how in shape he is. That man is in great shape. He is durable, and Zion Williamson got to show us. Like, I'm tired of all the dunking and all that on social media. I don't care. I need to see him play more than 50-some games in the season.
So you see Anthony Edwards kind of saying that shot at Zion, right? Pretty much telling the women, you're not coming up off my bag, so don't even try it. But that remains to be seen because we've seen a lot of athletes, entertainers alike, come out and say something about someone who's going through something, and then they end up in that very situation later. So you got to make sure you sweep around your porch, first before you talk about somebody else's. And the reason I say that is that NFL player talked about Ja Morant and his guns, and now, he could go to jail for his guns because his was much more serious at the airport. So I say that to say, don't look down on nobody. Don't be sending these little shots because they'll bring this right back up later. You saw Ryan Clark talking about how the lady went to social media and she went at it a way to paint herself in a light where it'd be frowned upon in the media. Now, Zion, the way he sounds about his mistakes and everything, and him still texting her after the fact shows that there is some guilt. She does have something on him. She's not just talking crazy. She actually has something not incriminating, but you know what I'm saying, something that can really put him on blast as it pertains to everything that's been going on with them too. Now Kendrick Perkins is talking about that 360 he did, the other day at open gym with the kids, that. Everybody's tired of seeing that, specifically New Orleans Pelicans fans and, their front office. They're tired of seeing Zion dunk 360s, dunks between the legs, but never get to see him play in the game. Or if you do get to see him play, it's not over an extended period. That is becoming very irritating, to the people down there. So I would say this. Hopefully Zion comes back healthy. Hopefully Zion balls out. Hopefully he plays over 70-something games. He has a baby on the way. But Ryan Mills showed a pregnancy test the other day, so we don't know the validity of that. But if that is something, then you will have 2 on the way. And then we have to question everything at that point. But, man, we got to see what's going on with this dude, man. I want to show y'all that Anthony Edwards just letting the females know that he ain't no Zion. So I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.